Hi guys, today we'll be checking out the cloud coverage. You see, lots of 90s and 100% CC. It's more 100. You see more 80s out there and things in the other states. You see, and got some blue in Florida. Got we got some blue that's 100 pretty much. Ohio got 100. PA all of them, and we got Nevada has 100. You see. And all like 90 to 100, like a lot of the cloud coverages you see. Some of them are low, like 70s, 80s, you see. And you see a lot of them. Alrighty, guys, this is the cloud coverage for Sunday, October 10th. You see, uh, all the cloud coverage has moved a little more east. It looks like you see a lot of 90s or 100s, much more closer probably to 100, you see. And you see some 80s, 70s down here. You see hundreds again, a lot of hundreds you see in 90s, you see. And you see Washington, Oregon. You see lots of cloud coverage over there, and going into Canada. In Canada, in eastern part of Canada, it looks like there's a lot of cloud coverage. Okay, guys, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is Monday, October 11th. This is Monday, October 11th. You see, the cloud coverage is you see it's close. It's 100s. You see a lot. Not as much anymore. Hundreds. You see 70s, 80s in North Carolina. Looks like South Carolina. You see, in northern, western part of the United States. Looks like it's hundreds a lot, and it's like mixed at the northern part of the United States. You see, that's western northern part of the United States. You see, in Kansas and them have a lot of cloud coverage, close to 100. In Illinois and Indiana, Ohio has a lot. Okay, guys, in PA. Let's go to the next slide, guys. Alrighty, guys. See some cloud coverage, a lot of cloud coverage in here. Now let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys. Tuesday, October 12th. You see the cloud coverage is high again still. See a lot of the United States. There's a lot of the northern part of the United States. There's lots of cloud coverage. You see it's closer to 100. You see some 70s, 80s. You see on there. You see some cloud coverage going all the way up into Canada. You see the cloud coverage stretching all the way down into Texas, so it's lower. It's like you see, and going into Mexico. It looks like Arizona. Looks like it's like lower, like 50, 60% or 70. It looks like. Okay, guys, let's get to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is Wednesday, October 13th. You see, cloud coverage is very high in the United States. You see the north has a lot of cloud coverage. Coverage. You see Florida has some clouds a little. You see Ohio and Illinois has some. You see 100% a lot. 90s you see in the United States. California we have some 90 and 100. California will have some 50, 70s. It looks like percent cloud coverage. You see Texas has cloud coverage. And New York has cloud coverage. We see Maine has a lot of cloud coverage. Some cloud coverage. And a lot of the places have like 100 to 75% cloud coverage in the United States. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is Friday, October 15th. You see the cloud coverage has moved a lot from the west, and there's still some more coming in, it looks like. But it looks like all the cloud coverage is on the east, a lot of it. There's a lot on the west, you see. A lot of hundreds, you see. It's all like, you see 70s, 80s, you see. It's just all over. You see 100s, 90, 80. It's all over, guys. Let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, Sunday, October 17th. You see cloud coverage, southern part of the United States. Florida, you see. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, all the states, Tennessee, Missouri, things. A lot of the southern states have cloud coverage. And you see California has cloud coverage again. Washington, Oregon, they have hundreds. It's all over 70, 80. You see 60s. You could see probably cloud coverage. And some places have zero, like Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Indiana, Texas. Parts of Texas has zero. Missouri, and I think Wisconsin has that too. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is Monday the 19th, Tuesday the 19th, I meant, sorry. You see our cloud coverage is moved all to the East Coast. You see lots of hundreds again. You see a mixed 80s, 70s, you see the West Coast starting to clear up a little. See, it looks like we could see, let's look at that. That looks like that could be 60, that could look like that's 70, 80, Nevada 60s, it could look like 90s. It's all over. Okay, guys, let's go to the next. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to some. We're gonna switch to something else now on the weather. Alrighty, guys. So you see, Saturday, October 9th. So we're checking out snowfall right now. You see, we got some snowfall in California. Let's check how many inches that is. We see about 6 to 5 inches of snow. We see the purple. We see, we see, we see, in Colorado, we see about 2 to 3 inches of snow. We see, or 1. It could be. It's 1 to 3 inches. We see in Wyoming. We see about ranging from 1 to like 8 inches. You see, like the one out of pink that's like 8 inches or something, or 7. In California, has some snow too. Let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is October 11th, Monday. You see the snow in Nevada. You see a little going up into Canada. You see, and we see about in California. We see about ranging from 1 to 7 inches. You see California on Sunday. 1 to 7 inches. You see on there. They predict. Nevada. We see. Nevada. We see ranging from like. Let's see. Ranging from like an inch to probably to like 8 or 9 inches of snow, you see. And I'm gonna move the screen a little to show the whole entire bar to you guys. Alrighty, guys, you see it? Yep, you see all that. Alrighty. See, Colorado has some lots, like, not much snow. You see that they still have like 1 inch or 2 inches of snow. You see, Idaho has a lot, like, you see, Idaho has like 6 or 7, looks like, or 8, could be. You see, Canada has a lot more, like, you see, like 9 or 10 or 8. Okay, guys, let's go to the next slide. Okay, guys, we see on Wednesday, October 13th, we see. Let's move the screen down a little. We see, got a lot more snow now. We see in the Wyoming area, we got some, looks like, to me, that looks like 14, 16 inches of snow. You see in Montana, Wyoming, Montana, you see some blue. That's about like 3 to 2 inches, like a couple inches of snow. That is. And you see Nevada, California, that have some snow. See, you have 6, 7 inches between that. In Colorado, you see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's all over. See, Colorado has 1 inch, it looks like, in some parts, or 2. Could be more. Okay, guys. Oregon, Washington, they have some snow. Like a few inches of snow, you see. Or less, it could be. Okay, guys, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, it's Friday, October 15th, you see. We got, I see 17 inches on there, I see, I think it's close to 17 inches, I see in one part of it, in Montana. Give me Montana, Idaho, close to. See 4 inches in Idaho, a little. See 7s, it's all over 1s and 2s, you see. Nevada, you got 1 to 2 inches in Nevada. You see closer to Idaho, it's like 6 to 7 inches or something. Okay, California has few inches of snow. Nevada has a couple, and Oregon, Washington, they have like Oregon, Washington has 6 to 7. You see, in Oregon has like not that much snow, guys. Okay, let's go to the next slide. And I think we're gonna go on to rain next. Alrighty, guys. Now we're on rain. Precipitation, inches of rain. How much rain we're gonna expect? Let's see. We see in Illinois. We see in Florida. We see in the ocean area, Georgia, around Georgia. You see, we got like an inch or two. Like it's probably inch something. You got around Georgia. You got an inch, and going into Florida. See mid Florida, going to in the northern part of Florida. You see inch of rain. In the middle part of Florida, you see about like okay, in California. You see between like let's look between maybe 0.1 inches of rain, maybe 0.1 inches of rain, 0 inches of rain to go out to 0.5 inches of rain. No, probably more, like over an inch of rain. You can see in California, some parts that's 0.1 between over an inch of rain. You see, Nevada, you see 0.5 inches. You see over an inch at some parts, but a little. Idaho has over an inch. It looks like, and some parts have barely, not even an inch. In Wyoming has 0.1 inches. You see, in yep, that's it, guys. And Ohio has 0.1 to 0.5 inches. You see, Indiana has some rain, less than an inch. Illinois is less than an inch. You see, all the states in Northern has pretty much less than an inch, but Michigan and Ohio. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys. Now we're on Monday, October 11th. You see, now we got some more rain in Idaho. Now we see about like you see you see about in Idaho about like let's say at one point you see about like 2 inches of rain, 2 to 3 inches you see in some part of Idaho, and another part of Idaho as 1.5 you see 1.75 inches to 1, and you see Nevada has some 1 inch too. Okay, let's range it from probably 0.1.5 to over an inch of rain. You see in Nevada. California has an inch. Seems like in some parts have less than an inch. You see. Then you see North Dakota has about. Looks like about 5. You can see North Dakota at some parts of 4. In some parts of 2. You see North Dakota and South Dakota. Some parts. In Wisconsin has like an inch or over an inch. Some parts have less than an inch. You see. And let's go to the next. Okay, guys, you see on Wednesday, North Dakota, South Dakota, and has much more rain. And goes Wyoming, some parts of Wyoming, some parts of Montana. You see, have like about you have about like 2 inches of rain. You see, or more. North Dakota has way more. It's closer to 4. You see, North Dakota. You see, in Montana, you see about 2. See a lot. In the whole and there's a lot more rain, guys. You see the other states have like lesser. You see, like okay, guys, let's go to the next slide. Alrighty, guys, this is Friday, October 15th. See, Texas has a lot more rain now. You see, Texas has Texas has like 0.0 like 0.5 inches. You see. Less 0. Probably 0.1 to you see probably 5 inches in Texas. In North Dakota and South Dakota you see probably ranging from let's say from an inch probably to 5 inches or more. In other states you see lower about like let's talk about California. They have 1 inch from 0.1 inches. You see Arizona, they have some 0.0 inches to 0. Like 0.1 inches. No, I think an inch. I see a little. I think. Okay, guys. Ohio, you have inch of rain. You have inch of rain or less. You see, Indiana, inch of rain over a little. Okay, guys, let's go to the next slide. Alright, guys, this will be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.